Hey everyone, it's Ryzen, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. As you can see from my time, it did take me a good, I guess longer than a couple hours to farm money and get the gold, or the nihil weapons, and to gain one level. Gaining the one level didn't take very long, but really getting the money is what took the longest. For whatever reason, I got pretty unlucky with yen chests. But whatever. Normally I don't have to farm that long. But anyway, it is time to do some fusing. This will be our preparations day. So first things first, let's well, we need to register our personas. I suppose we don't technically have to, but no harm in doing so. You do need to be level 24 in order to fuse all the personas that I would like to fuse. And let's make some extra room. I'll actually be fusing Valkyrie, so I want to hold on to her. Now, the first persona that I would like to fuse is Hi Pixie. So we're going to need Narcissus back, as well as Nigi Mitama. You need about 120,000 yen to fuse all this. I believe I have around 143,000 now, so that should be good. I can't give you an exact number because, well, your personas may be slightly higher or lower level than mine. It's based on your, plus you might have used a stat card or whatever. The price of the personas that you're buying back are based directly on the 5 stat numbers. It doesn't have anything to do with their level, although conversely, higher level personas have higher stats and thus will cost more to buy, but really it's just about the total of their stats. It's multiplied by some number, I forget exactly. But this will give us Hi Pixie. Simple, easy enough. But I do want to make sure that I have media, and I also would like to get Tarunda on it. Media is higher priority, but Tarunda could be useful, so I really would like to get both. Usually doesn't take very long, but evidently now it is taking very long. I do have media, don't I? Yes. Media is usually very easy to get. Okay. Do it a couple more times, and then I'll get it off screen. One more. Nope. Okay. I'll be back when I get Tarunda and media. Okay. I got Tarunda and media. So let's fuse it. Obviously save before fusing personas, because if Igor drops the cards, all your work is ruined. And no, you don't get refunded. Let's just skip to the animation. Hi Pixie is an ice persona. It is weak to, I believe it's actually weak to ice instead of wind. Or, instead of fire, I mean. It's weak to wind. Yeah. Immune to ice. It's not bad. It's pretty good, actually. I like it right now because it doesn't have a fire weakness. And it's got decent magic. Actually got pretty good magic for its level range. The skill Patra, huh? Patra is not very useful, so I'll actually allow that to continue. Assault dive, okay. Patra heals one person of fear, panic, or I forget the last one, but whatever. You can just use my Patra gems to heal the whole party, so why would I ever want to have Patra anyway? That's one of the few moves I would actually allow to transform. Okay, so now we got Hi Pixie. Next up, we're going to want Forneus and Archangel. Let's go ahead and register our High Pixie. Oh, those move evolutions, they do ignore inheritance type, so that's nice. You can get around that with that, but it's not reliable. I think I've explained how it works before. It brings up to a random ability in the next rank. It's not useful at all. But we need Archangel. Also, if you ever get Vorpal Blade on not inheritance, but a skill evolution, I guess. Oh, I already have Archangel. Okay, good. And I need Forneus, which is an Emperor. It's actually bugged. It'll only hit one person, and it's very weak. So, yeah, that sucks. Not quite sure how that happens, but no, it did. And I also am going to need Nigi Mitama. Again. It's very useful for fusings. Fusions. So, first things first, let's fuse Forneus with Archangel. That'll give us Vetala. Do I want to transfer anything? No. Now, yes, Vetala is part of a quest to get Miragi onto him. Unfortunately, I cannot get Miragi this way, so I don't particularly care. Yeah, just do that. So I don't really care that much right now to complete it. I don't really have the money to complete it. It would require additional fusing, so I'll do it later. I just want to use him to fuse the persona I actually care about. Matala is a terrible persona. Has 2 weaknesses, light and wind. Does have 2 resistances, but who cares? Its stats aren't that great, and even if they were, it's a bad status inheritance persona with a terrible default moveset, so who cares? I think it's got decent stats. Yeah, stats are okay. But, yeah, it's got nothing really that useful on it. It would require a lot of work to make him useful, and it's just not worth it. I guess I'll register that Vetala, although I'll probably be registering a different one with Miragi later, but whatever. Okay, next up is Vetala and Nigi Mitama. This will give us Pale Rider, although he is a wind persona. Now we want to transfer Garu from Nigi Mitama. If I had Magaru learned, I would transfer it, but I never ever get Magaru learned, so don't worry about it. I'm not going to go out of my way for it. There we go. You need Garu because he will not learn Garula. He'll be close to learning Garula, but he won't quite get there. Oh no, actually he will get there. But Garu is cheaper for knocking enemies down. That's right. That's why I want Garu. He has Mudo. I don't care about that. He's also weak to light. That's totally irrelevant. Pay no attention to that. He essentially has no weakness, which is why I like him a lot. Light weakness means virtually nothing against enemies that are weak to wind, so I don't care. Now, in order to fuse Pale Rider, you need to have completed the Valkyrie with Tarukaja quest. To do that, you want to fuse Yomotsu Shikome with Forneus and transfer Tarukaja. But I already did that ages ago. But yeah, we'll have Garula and Garu. Garu will use for knockdown, Garula will use if you need more damage, which, I don't know, we might. I forget if I use it for a boss or something. You don't necessarily have to transfer Garu, but again, it is more SP efficient. I am not a big fan of level 2 and 3 elemental spells in this game. I really don't think they're all that useful, particularly the attack all. The single target ones, okay, yeah, you need the damage at times, but all-out attacks are just too overpowered, so why get level 3 attack alls? I just don't understand the point. Okay, so let's get Takemikazuchi, and to do that, we are going to want to, use Pyro Jack, who I believe I have on me, with Narcissus. This actually might cost me less because I've had some personas on me. Really? Hold on a second. Sorry about that. The fire siren went off. I live right next to a fire station, which is kind of odd because I lived right next to one where I used to live as well. So, except this one is louder because I live even closer to it. So yeah, yay. I don't want to use Hua Po because I actually want to keep Hua Po around. So Narcissus and Pyro Jack. That will give us Takemikazuchi. Takemikazuchi is awesome. It is an amazing persona. This is a persona I highly recommend. You will be using him for a very, very long time. I mean, he resists slash, he nulls electricity, weak to ice, which is almost entirely irrelevant for an electric-based persona, and he is just awesome all around. Got decent stats all around, and got a good starting moveset with Mazio and Zionga, so yeah, and he's got good skills that he'll learn, so he's really, really good. But we want to transfer Dia and Tarunda. If I have Dia and Tarunda, which I do. Dia is what I really care about, but Tarunda would be a nice bonus, and of course I happen to get it, which is good. Tarunda is pretty much the most useful debuff in the game, so I like to have it around, just in case I want to counter, you know, a mind charge or a power charge. It can be useful in those situations. Rakukaja could also be useful, but that only targets one party member. Whereas, typically, there's only ever one enemy that will mind charge or power charge at a time, so Tarunda's good enough. On a rare occasion, you would want Mod Tarunda, but not normally. He does have a hard item. I don't remember what it is. It's not very useful. I'm never going to get his hard item. I don't really care to. He has auto Tarukaja, which is kind of nice, but I don't care too much about that. I will want to pick up that Getsu-ei. That is a very good move. It has a full moon damage bonus, so I'll want it for the full moon boss. Takemikazuchi is amazing for the full moon boss. It completely breaks it. So we'll register him. It should be very easy for me to pick up Getsu-ei, by the way. Next up is Empusa, who I believe... Well, I'm going to need Vetala. That's why I registered him, so you have more moves to fuse with. Empusa is a wind persona that I do not like. I used to use it as my wind persona, but then I realized Pale Rider is just flat out better. Period. And yeah, I mean, Empusa's weak to fire. I'd much rather have an instant death weakness than a fire weakness, even with the 2 resistances. Plus, Pale Rider, I think, is immune to wind. I think. No, it's just resistant, but still. Now, for this one, I want to transfer Kill Rush. That is all I care about. I'm only going to use Empusa for, I think, 1 battle, but it is useful for that 1 battle. I think I used it for one of the upcoming bosses. But I need a Kill Rush. I need a way to damage that boss. Kill Rush is not the likeliest thing to transfer, unfortunately, but it's only one ability, so it shouldn't be that hard. An unlikely ability, you're gonna get it eventually if it's well, the only thing you're looking for. Of course, when the game is giving you the middle finger here, that's a problem. Okay, it's gonna make me do this off screen, isn't it? Try it a few more times. Yeah, thanks for giving me bash. Try it one more time. Yep, I will be back when the game, when Atlas decides not to make you have random crap in video games. That took a very long time to get just one ability. Well, it took like another minute. Yeah, that was weird. It doesn't usually take that long. Whatever, let's fuse her. Again, she'll be useful for one battle. That growth 1 ability, that allows your persona to gain experience, even when it's just in your reserve inventory. You don't have to have it equipped. It's not 100% though. I think level 1 is... level 1 is a quarter. Level 2 is 50, and level 3 I think is 100%. But, they're not too useful. They're really only useful, like, if you're trying to get a hard item on a persona, or whatnot. I mean, the problem with the growth abilities is that they can throw off triangle fusions by changing which persona is the highest level. So that's not good, actually. But yeah, we want to register her. Next up, and this is the final one I'll be fusing, is... well, we need Nigi Mitama back. We also need Pyro Jack. Pyro Jack must be the highest level, which it is. And now we're also going to need Unicorn. You should have Unicorn. If not, I can't add any more. What? If you don't have Unicorn, just look up a fusion for it. I think I got it earlier for just a shuffle time. I almost certainly get it in shuffle time. I might have fused it earlier, actually. I forget, but... yeah, Jack Frost. We don't need you anymore. Get out of here. Hi, Pixie is flat out better than you. Okay. So, can I please buy Unicorn now? I would really appreciate to buying Unicorn. That's pretty much the most important part of the fusion, actually, because of the ability I want. Let's fuse the 3 of these guys together. That will give us Takemikazchi. Now, the only ability I care about is Hama. This is the one and only time the level 1 instant death light spell will be useful. Takemikazuchi is weak to light and dark. Don't really care that much for my purposes. Yes, normally a light persona weak to dark is a problem. I'm not going to be using Hama on a dark using enemy, however. There is an enemy coming up that has way too much HP for me to deal with, and Hama will actually make it reasonable to deal with, so I highly recommend it. I don't really like Takeminakata. Takemikazuchi is infinitely better, but it has its use here. I think it has Survive Light and Survive Dark. I forget. But whatever, the only ability that matters on it is Hama. And of course you have to transfer that to it. So, with that, we have successfully prepared all of our personas. So at this point, we can accept requests if we haven't already. Oh, I actually have accepted the requests. Good. Yeah, we'll be going to the third block. I'll do that one later, after I complete all these quests and get more money. So again, the personas I recommend for the next section of Tartarus are High Pixie, Pale Rider, Takemikazuchi. You'll need Empusa at some point. You might need it for a normal enemy. I forget. Takeminakata and Hua Po. You don't need these two up here, but I don't feel like getting rid of them. But the rest of them, you will need. So those 6 personas, they'll take care of all your needs, and yeah, they're just all very good personas. At least these 4 are. So I'm going to save it here. Next time, we'll go into Tartarus. This is Ryzen. Thanks for watching. Take care.